Hey, I want to show you how we're making these scans and putting them into CafeVoz. So let me just show you. I'm going to do a new scan here. I put the document down on the scanner. This is an old scanner. This scanner's about 12 years old probably, so it's pretty crummy really, but we bought a new scanner, but it's a little tiny one and it won't let us lay books on it. So it's a single sheet scanner. So this is our flatbed scanner. It looks about like this. So what we do is we scan the image here, and while that's scanning, let me just show you something. I've made a Google Doc here. Let's go back to the scanning. I don't want to get everybody confused, but this is a Google Doc in the background, and I've just broken it out by letters because that's going to make it easier for us to share. Okay, you can hear the scanner's done. You can hear all the clanking and stuff. So it's going to finish scanning, then it's going to process it real quick. And it actually does a pretty good job considering, again, it's pretty old. So I'm going to send it to a folder, and I'm just kind of naming each page. This, I'm doing the text as Spanish so that it can get the accents and stuff. I'm going to save that. And then once that's done, it's going to show up right here at the top. There it is, Missionary 12. And it's got this little text like this. So what I do is just change all the text. Oops. Let's try that again. So I change it all to 12, then I'll come down here and get, for example, the rest of the O's. And I'll put them in here. And this is going to need, obviously, some corrections here, removing some of these spaces and some of the stuff. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Then maybe on this one, I'll come down here and take these. And I can see that there's a difference. So that middle column I can see is empty, and that's why we're getting all those empty lines there. And there's not really much you can do. You can try to rescan it on this scanner, but there's just not. It's kind of not worth all the grief. So then I'll come down here and get the rest of this page like this, and we load it into here. This is what it should look like. Then you just, what we're doing is we're opening this up, and we're going to change all the text to be something like a 24 size font. So it makes it just a lot easier to correct, because you can see this should be an L, and this is la, and then this word needs to come over here, and it just makes it a lot easier to have these nice big chunky words. So once that's all done, what we do is we come over here like the C one, we've already gone through it and checked it all. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to download it as a CSV. And it's just going to save this current sheet, Missionary C. So I'm going to save that. And then I made this little form here, so we're going to put this in. Oops, there it was right there. And what this does is it changes the format of that form so we can put it into CafeVoz. So this is just something we made that specifically handles this. So now I can come in here. And oopsies, I can actually see we have a problem here where they're not lined up correctly. So starting about right here. So let me just go back and fix that. it's the word pear, so this is the one that's causing the problem for us. So I'm actually just going to click here. Just delete that row. Okay, so then basically we export it as this file. Okay, let's come over here. We're going to browse. We'll grab the file, the C's, and then we're going to do this. And now again, I'm just going to check it all down here to the end. It all lines up, all looks good. So let's grab that. And then what I'll do is, I don't have a C list yet, so I'm going to make missionary C, create, and then this should just take a minute to do this, and I'm going to come here to upload terms. And this one's going to be English, and this one's going to be Spanish. Import the data. Then I paste this all here. And as you can see, it breaks it all out right there, like it needs to be. Then I'm going to select the list to assign it to, which is missionary C. And it takes about 2 seconds per term. So this is actually a pretty long list. There's about, let's call it 200 terms on there, or 180 terms, which would be 360, so it may take 4 or 5 minutes. So this one may be on the borderline of what we can even upload. But then once that's in here, in CafeVoz, then you can just click on the terms and play them. So I'll just show you, let me just go over here real quick, and we'll just show an example here. Let's see if so for example, if I come over here to, you can see that some of these are already loaded in this list. So I can come here and just play one.
Cafeteria.
La cafetería.
Cake.
El pastel.
So that's how fast and easy it works.